Kelly's Court is back in session. On the docket today, did the lipstick bounty hunters go too far? A California man wanted for failing to pay $4,000 says he was roughed up big time by the pink-clad band of female bounty hunters. Watch this. He claims the gang shot him with a stun gun, fired rubber bullets at him, and pepper sprayed him. And he has just filed a whopper of a lawsuit against these lipstick bounty hunters, and they plan to file a counterclaim against him today. Joining me now to discuss it, John Spilbore, former prosecutor, now defense attorney. Arthur Idala, same pedigree. Wow, don't mess with the lipstick bounty hunters. But, you know, in their defense, they're going after a guy who was released on bond amid drug and weapon charges. So he doesn't sound like a prize himself, Arthur.
Yeah, he's not. And look, man, I just watched the whole video. It's comical. It is the way this whole procedure is carried out.
Is he begging for mercy? We thought we heard him saying mercy.
I believe he was begging for mercy. I think he's scared. I mean, look, they do have some heavy weaponry there for basically quasi-civilians, and that's kind of what they are. Clearly, they're not law enforcement officers, but they are licensed under the state to carry out this. It's actually a need. We need this. As a criminal defense attorney, I can tell you, people jump bail. So you go before the court says, okay, I need you to leave a $10,000 deposit to ensure you come back to court. If you don't come back to court, you lose the $10,000 deposit. But most often, it's not the defendant that's losing the $10,000. It's a bail bonds person. So the bail bond person hires the lady in pink to go get the guy, and when the guy is returned back to court, the judge gives the bail bonds person a release from having to pay that $10,000.
Well, and amazingly, two things the viewers should know. Number one, the laws governing these bounty hunters are very loose. I mean, like, they can do a lot to you and stay within the bounds of the law. And number two, despite those loose bounds, the guy got away. He got away. And John, that's what the lipstick bounty hunters are saying how obviously our force was not excessive because it didn't work.
Yeah. You know what? But they did blind him in one eye. And here's the thing. Arthur is exactly right on how normally these bounty hunters work. But in this case, Megan, this was a contract dispute. This guy wasn't a fugitive from court. He didn't pay his bill to the bail bondsman. He kept showing up. So this is like $4 grand. So Arthur, say you have a client who doesn't pay your bill, you could hire these babes to go beat them up and get the money for you. They are so out of line, Megan, honestly, because this was just a contract.
Why are they out of line? Look, here, she grabs him in the Arby's. She's got him, right? Then the other one has the stun gun. And he claims he got stunned, but now look at him. Now he's fleeing. Don't they have the right to stop the flight?
Not when they're only trying to collect a bill. There was no warrant for this guy's arrest.
Yeah, he is facing charges, drug and weapons charges. The underlying charges sound serious.
No, the underlying charges can be serious, and as long as you keep showing up to court, you're okay. It's when your contract with the bail bondsman gets violated because you didn't. What he literally did, he bounced a check to the bail bondsman.
Well,
so the bail bondsman said,
send the lipstick ladies after him too if I were the bail bondsman, wouldn't you?
But not with rubber bullets.
Here's the thing, Megan. Every state has different laws regarding these bounty hunters and what they can and cannot do. But it's all about whether they used excessive force or not. And under the circumstances, knowing they're going after a guy who's got a weapons charge, who's got a history of carrying weapons, just like the police department does, you don't take any chances. You go in with as much force as you have to.
That's the whole question. Was it excessive force or not? We're going to let the tape play out and pick this up right after the break. Okay. The law in California is reasonable force in an arrest situation is the degree of force reasonably needed to detain an individual and protect oneself. Watch it. Arthur, reasonably needed to detain someone.
Okay, so obviously if that was a real gun and you're shooting real bullets, it'd be at another level. But it seems like those are rubber bullets, and as you pointed out, he got away. So how hurt could he have been? And if you look, look, they're pulling on him, they're dragging on him, and let's face it, Megan, if these women, instead of wearing pink shirts, were men wearing black shirts, he would have just given it up right there and then.
And pink handcuffs they have too. I just want to point that out for the record.
Well, that's what happens in their bedrooms. I don't want to know about.
But John, it doesn't matter the extent of his injuries. Broke his nose, allegedly blinded him permanently in in his right eye with the rubber bullets. Is that relevant to the amount of force used?
Oh, you betcha, Megan. I mean, you walk into a fast food place to enjoy a Happy Meal and you walk out missing an eye. That, to me, is completely unreasonable, and especially over the nature of what they were chasing him for.
Well, they also say that they had information he was going to flee the state of Georgia.
Yeah, you know what? I believe that this much. No, they didn't have information. They wanted to collect money, and look, they're not even. This isn't a reality show. This is them. Their motivation is they want to get a reality show.
Well,
hence the pink cuffs and
Megan,
the pink shirts.
You don't know, I'm sorry, Johnny, but you don't know what they were saying to him. You can't hear it. Are they saying, we're bounty hunters, we have to bring you back, we have the authority to do this? Or they...
We'll be right back. Thank you.